You are listening to PLV Radio Network. Join us in celebrating all of life's possibilities. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Positive Living Vibrations with me, your host, Sarah Troy, and my guest today, Stephan Aaron Gray. He is very passionate about liberty, having traveled the globe as an international acclaimed DJ under the same name, Freaky Flow. He has come to recognize that freedom works and control does not. A tribute to George Orwell, the classic, and simultaneously a nod to those who pursue liberty across the globe, Gray's Ant Farm expresses these ideas in a creative narrative that anyone can easily understand. With an academic, history-focused world religions to boot, Gray possesses an added cultural sensitivity which contributes to his universal impact on the philosophies that he holds so dear. It is no wonder that many are already calling The Ant Farm a new classic. Now, I have read the book, but I did read it before Christmas, and I have read a few since then. But you know what I am getting from this is that we all seek freedom and liberty, and one of the problems that we have is that unless we address the issues that deprive us of our freedom and the liberty, we are going to have this false illusion that we're free, and all we do is just keep repeating the same cycle. So welcome to the show, Stephan. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of this.
Great. Thank you so much for having me on. Just so you're aware, it's pronounced Stephen, but...
oh, it is Stephen?
No, okay, yes, no problem.
Okay, no problem. That's great. So, I mean, human nature is slow to learn, isn't it? And they just keep repeating the same things, just under a different title or a different light. And I can understand from reading the book kind of a frustration to do with human nature and this constant cycle. What brought you to write the book in the first place, and why did you write it as an ant farm as opposed to a people?
Sure. Well, I guess to answer the first part of your question, what brought me to write the book at all? I had been, as you discussed in the opening, I was a traveling DJ for many years. I still do some shows, but it used to be, my full-time, all-the-time work. And as I traveled around to different places, I started to notice, generally speaking, that places where the government infringed on its people less tended to enjoy more peace and prosperity and happiness. And in places where governments were more intrusive, the opposite was true. People generally had less wealth, less happiness, and more problems.